Welcome back to episode 2 of Let's Play Farming Simulator 2015 with me, Jeremy, on Sosnovka, the Farming Simulator Gold map here on a PlayStation 4. Now, when I left you at the end of the first episode, we were just ploughed this field here and started seeding. So this is field 20 and 15, which I joined together with a plough. And as you can see, we planted canola, and it's a fairly large field, so we'll see how much we get from that. Some of the other things I did whilst I was away was I've also purchased a lawnmower, and with my loading wagon I'm starting to collect grass for silage. I'm just going to drive back to the harvester and my other tractor, as they're getting ready to start the harvest as we go past our field 19 here, which has wheat on it. Look out to the left there, back at the farm. We'll fly around here, we'll get the harvester started up, we'll open it up and get it harvesting. I have the small tractor on the tipper at the moment, so it may not be all that effective. We'll see, and then we will start with the loading wagon eventually to collect up the straw. So as we look around, I've also washed all the vehicles. This one has done a little bit of yard work since, but I've got the pressure washer to wash all the vehicles. So what we'll do is we shall hop into the harvester. We'll open it up. As you can see, it opens up nicely there. And then turn it on. What we'll do is we'll hire a worker to do this, quite simply so I can do everything at once. And it's not going very straight. Let's try and get it to go straight. Just doesn't want to go straight for some reason. We'll get in our little tipper and we shall drive up alongside and drive it to the end of the first row. Hopefully I've parked it in just the right spot, and we shall leave it here so we can collect the wheat as it comes off. Make sure I'm in the right spot there. Let's watch. Now you can see I am down a fair bit of money. That was the purchase of the mower. I did sell corn to do that at the mill. Now, if you've played Bjornholm, you'll know that there is some of the parts of it. There's the freight yard where you can send the train off, which will give you a bonus when you actually sell your crop, which is what happens at the mill as well. What we're going to do here is just collect up a fair bit of straw as well, so we'll make some money as we're going to help pay for what we're doing. But as we go through, we're cleaning up the barley straw. You can see it's a different colour to the wheat straw, so it's that browny colour, which is good. Oops, I had turned it on again, so let's go do this again. So yeah, so we will get this bit done. Which is good. And sell off some straw, make some money, and then do what we need to do. get ready to plough this field as quickly as possible to plant. Clean this up, so it's about 2,000, nearly 2,000 litres from one pass, so we'll see it now start filling, and hopefully we've got another 4,000 litres or so to go in this time. Three and a half. So we will plod along here and get this all collected. Sometimes the vehicles get stuck on themselves, so get that back and working. So what I will do is, whilst we're waiting for that, there's no rush for me to be collecting the straw just at the moment. I'll show you what I did with the grass. So I only did a little bit of grass mowing in the time that the crops were growing. I thought I'd do something whilst that was going on. And if we come across our farm to the other side and come down near our straw selling point and swing around, there's this little path here that will take us across a rickety bridge. As you can see, really you probably wouldn't want to drive across this in a tractor, but we're going to. So it doesn't look all that stable. And we'll just swing straight across and we'll go up this hill just over here to the biogas plant. So it's a nice little shortcut through to the biogas plant. You don't have to drive all the way up and follow the roads, which is a good thing because it would take forever. I did think about selling the grass, but I thought what I will do is just get it going and sort that out and have it all as silage instead. So we'll get into silage fairly quickly in silage production. Now you can take this path here on the left, which takes you up the hill. And then as we get to the top of the hill, we just want to cut along this field here. Now this is just following the roads rather than driving across fields and bits of grass. And like everything else on the map, it is a fairly run-down looking concrete establishment in parts. But that just adds to, I guess, the character of this particular map itself. See, we've done a bit of work in this. You can see the dirt on the windows and everything else. So just get up to the biogas plant. It is a little bit of a drive. As you can see, we're on the other side of the map. We come cut across this main road here. We can swing in now. As you can see, there's your selling point. And I put the grass in this silo here. So we did this just before the crops had finished growing. We'll drive across here and make sure that it is all compacted. About 16 or 17,000 litres there, so just really most of one loading wagon worth of grass. So it's something good and easy to do whilst I'm waiting for things to finish. So if I'm looking to sow some seed, I can be mowing at the same time if I've finished all the cultivating and everything else. It allows me to do that. So I'll just get the tractor back to my loading wagon. I'll collect some more barley off the harvester, and then we will keep collecting up the straw, and we might sell some to see if we can get ourselves back into a profit. I do like just finding new things on this map more than anything else. The fact that just the little ways through, the shortcuts through to the biogas plant, just following these roads here. I did like the fact that I was able to easily extend that field 15 and 21 just to join them together to make them into a nice, solid, large field. So as we come back across, we'll get ourselves across the river here, or the banks, and as you can see the erosion on the little cliffs here. How it looks. I didn't want to drive a tractor off there, it would be a bit of an issue. Water looks good. So we'll get this back across the road, back to our loading wagon, as I said. Unfortunately, this isn't the quickest method of travel, but at this stage, obviously, I don't have enough money for a car, so we'll use the tractor to drive everywhere. So that is nearly full. What I will do is I'll leave my other tractor there and I'll drive back around and we'll empty off our harvester. And keep him moving. There we go, fill this up. So that can clean that up nice and quickly, empty it all off, and hopefully we're close to filling up our tipper. We'll come back, we'll put this in. Pickup is lowered, and start collecting the straw up. And this is a good thing, is it picks up a whole heap of straw for me nice and quickly. Good thing about straw is this straw here, or the straw on the wheat field, it all is the same in regards to straw, so I don't need to change vehicles or empty it before I start collecting that. I will have to empty the harvester, obviously, and the harvester is now finished. So we'll come back here. We've nearly filled this completely up, nearly 97%. Okay, unfortunately it's filled that up, so I've got to empty this now. So it's just over a full tipper load in there, which is a little bit of an inconvenience because then we've got to come back and we've got to empty it a second time. and then come empty the tipper a second time. So now I know is after doing, so I can come empty my tipper and finish it. I'll just get this bit done here. We'll empty it off. What I will do is I will leave this episode here, and I will